Hello again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, around the world. It's Monkey Mid here again for another roundup of Kiss singles. If collecting Kiss singles, 7-inch singles, is your thing, stick around. Might have something that'll impress you, or maybe I won't. But hopefully I'll help you in collecting Kiss 7-inch singles. But before I start, I got this bad boy through the post the other day. It's Sex Pistols, A Great Rock and Roll Swindle. You're asking me, well, what's special about that? I'll tell you what's special about it. Check out the back. There you go. Just a little bit different to the norm. This is a French issue, okay? So it's got all like newspaper cuttings around the Who Killed Bambi kind of like thing. Obviously, every other country did not have this apart from France, the very first issue. So very nice. Gatefold. Picked it up for a bargain price on Discogs for £20. Not bad at all. Anyway, this is not the Sex Pistols show. Let's move on. Right, just bear with me. Okay, guys. Now, a few months ago, I did review this a single. Okay, this is Sure Knows Something with Dirty Living on the B-side. This is a German copy, okay, on the Bellathon label. There is another version of this, okay? I will show you. Well, there you have it. Okay. This is Dirty Living and Sure Knows Something. This is like a double hit special. So I'm guessing it's like a double A side sort of thing. Let's just show you there. There you go. Okay. See that? See the difference? I'll show you the back. The back has a slight difference. As you can see on the bottom here, we've got the best of the solo albums advertised, okay? This is the early one, which hasn't got that, so there you go. Double hit special. There you go. Let me show you the vinyl. Actually, I'll probably better take these out of the plastic bag so you get a better picture, maybe a bit of glare or something, but there you go. Okay, let's front this back. Let's have a look at that. Sure Knows Something. Okay. And Dirty Living. So and for once I actually picked this one up off eBay for a really good price. Okay, this came to about £4 I think, and a few quid for postage, so that was really good. So this is not nice to have in your collection, I think, anyway. The double hit special written on the edges there. Nice one. Right, next there. I have nothing special. Shout It Out Loud. Okay. This is on the American import on the Casablanca Filmworks label. You can get this on the Blue Bogart label, and I believe also on the Camel label. Okay, but I do know there's a Blue Bogart label around on this one. So this is Shout It Out Loud. Comes in a plain Casablanca sleeve. I never quite understood why the Americans didn't do picture sleeves. The only ones they did do that I know of is Flaming Youth, which came with the Destroyer picture cover, and I think I Love It Loud, which has got the Creatures picture cover, but they just came in an ordinary Casablanca sleeves, all the other singles. There must be a reason for it. I don't know why. Can you tell me? Maybe you can. If you can, email me. Drop me a line. Anyway, this is Shout It Out Loud. B-side is Nothing to Lose. Okay, so, but still, you know, nice to have, okay? I kind of like went through a phase of just collecting the Kiss, cheaper Kiss singles, and these are kind of like the cheaper ones, just in the Casablanca label, sort of thing. So, there you go. Right, let's move on. Okay, I think I did tell you this at in my previous show that I ordered Strata 78, and I got a German one come through instead. So anyway, I ordered a French one. I had to reorder it, sort of thing. And this is the French Strata 78. Okay, this one came from Discogs. This is in really super condition. Okay. Apart from the slight, you can see the foxing on the back there, the marking, which kind of adds to the authenticity, I think. Okay, it's not been written on because I don't know what it is with the Europeans. They seem to like writing on their singles. Actually, I did have a few UK ones that had writing on it as well. Please don't do that. Don't write in your singles. It's really not a good thing to do. But maybe that's the sort of thing you did back in the day. But please don't do it now. Okay, it devalues it quite a bit. Okay, I'll show you the inside. There we are. There's Strata. I'll show you the label. And on the B side, it's "Shock Me, Baby, Feel Better." Sorry about that. Just went off in a tangent there slightly. Let me just get this back in. So yeah, so this is a nice single. Not the cheapest one. Okay, you will be expected to pay. Well, it's not too bad. Between 12 and 15 for a really good copy. Okay, there you go. And this is a good copy. There we go. Okay, now next up. Now this was interesting. Again, as I discussed before about Discogs, how the wrong record comes through. But this was definitely in my favour, and I did not make a complaint against this seller. Christine 16. Now, I asked for an American one, just a standard American Christine 16. Which would be in a brown Casablanca sleeve. When the package arrived and I opened it, this came through. But this was quite a nice surprise. A little bit confusing. Okay, I'll show you the label. There you go. Christine 16. There we go. Standard Casablanca Filmworks label. B-side. Shock Me. And I thought, it's been Frankenstein. You know, it should have an American sleeve with it. And I thought, it's coming this. You know, a little bit tatty, but you know, it's all right. So I thought. But anyway, I put it on Facebook. I had a few people come back to me. You know, sometimes I don't know everything. I don't know all the little facts and all that. But a lot of the American singles, apparently, back in the day, well, not apparently, this is true. A lot of the American singles, 7-inch singles, were sent over to Sweden and other parts of Europe. And what they did, they put the singles into their own sleeves. So it wasn't unusual to find an American single in a Swedish sleeve, okay? And I did not know about this. So, as I say, I put it on Facebook, and a couple of people came back. I'm going to butcher their names, I'm sure. I got Olav Kin and Per-Av Stubrad. Okay, these two guys came to me first, and then of course we have the master Henk van Zandt. Okay, Henk obviously wrote. I don't know if you guys know, but he did a book on Kiss 7-inch singles. He came back to me and he said, "No, this is what happened. A lot of singles were sent from America to Sweden, and the Swedes use their own cover. Although you can get a 7-inch single made in Sweden that will be housed in this picture cover." Okay, so interesting fact. So thanks to you three guys, I've learned a little bit more. Okay, it's always good to get knowledge from other people. As I said, I don't know everything. It's impossible to know everything, especially when it comes to Kiss collecting. Okay, so this was a bonus. Okay, I only paid around 10 to 11 euros, including postage. 10 to 11 euros for this. This is about 80 to 90 euros. This is what it should be worth. So thank you to that seller. I can't remember that person's name, but quids in on this one. It's slightly tatty, but still, it's rare as hen's teeth. There you go. That's the front. That's the back. So not a huge difference. In fact, they're the same. Okay. There's a couple more singles off the top of my head that I know that had Swedish covers and American singles, and Rocket Ride was one of them, and I Was Made for Loving You. Okay, I Was Made for Loving You. It's quite an unusual sleeve. It's got a picture of Ace from 77-78 on stage, and they used that picture, but inside is the American single, or you can get the Swedish single inside. Okay, I hope I made myself clear there. It's quite clear, but there you go. Okay, so this was a nice find. Right, let's move on. Oh, wow. I was really glad to get this one, okay, to kind of get nearer to completing my Japanese collection. This is Hard Luck Woman and Detroit Rock City. This is a reissue Jap single, because the original Hard Luck Woman was on Victor label, and it had a 74, 75 picture on the front. This is a reissue. There you go. And on the back, it's on the poly star, as you can see. that out. I will show you the record. The record? I sound American there. Why am I sounding American? I'm half Chinese, half English, damn it. I'm not American. No offense, you Americans. Okay, guys. Hard Luck Woman, there you go. And that's Detroit Rock City. Okay. This is quite a hard one to get. And I do have someone to thank for this. I hope I pronounced your surname correctly, Rob. It's Rob Duran. Okay, Rob Duran. Doran. There you go, Rob. Thank you very much for this. These were on Facebook. I nipped in there very quickly and managed to get them for a really good price. So thank you, Rob. There you go. Very nice. And I also need to thank you once again, Rob, for getting me this bad boy. Okay, I guess that the sleeve. This is a French. This is a French Calling Dr. Love. Okay. This again is quite an expensive one, but I got it for a really good price from Rob. Thank you so much for that. Very nice, this one. Expect to pay, if you're going to get a really nice copy, you're looking at about £35–40 if you want a pristine one. This isn't pristine, but it's pretty damn good. Okay, good enough for me. You know, I don't know how each individual collector wants their stuff, but everyone's different. Okay, but for me this is good enough. This is very nice. That's the front. There's the back. Calling Dr. Love. I'll show you the label. It's got a bit of a sticker thing on there. Okay, I will try and get that off if I can, but no great shakes if I can't. And that's the B-side. What's the B-side again? Oh yeah, Take Me. There we go. So there you go, guys. Calling Dr. Love. French 7-inch. Okay. Next up we have... Okay, this is another oldie. This one's Detroit Rock City, and on the B-side is Beth. Now, for you experts out there, or you people in the know, this was the first one that came out, the first single. And then later on, first American one, shall I say, and later on, the Americans decided to turn it the other way around and make Beth the A-side and Detroit Rock City the B-side. It took me 2 goes to get this right. Not for me to get it right, for the sellers to get it right. I bought it off Discogs, thinking that Detroit Rock City was going to be the A-side, but it came and Beth was on the A-side. So I got it a second time and I got it wrong. I got it a third time. Funny enough, I got this one off eBay. Okay, so I mean that's the only good thing about eBay sellers is they do a picture of what you're buying. So I could tell from the picture on eBay that this was the A-side. Okay, so there's 2 versions of this, guys. I'm not going to go into it. You know it. Yeah, I don't have to go into that. So, or you can just Google it. You find out. So Detroit Rock City. Let me get it out with its sleeve. There we go. Okay. And that's Beth. There you go. So this was a nice one to have in your collection. So there you go, Detroit Rock City. Again, this is available on the Casablanca Filmworks, and I believe it's on the Blue Bogart label as well. Okay, so I shall be looking for those. This is on the Camel label. Okay, next up I have Rock and Roll All Night. Okay. This is the American copy, Rock and Roll All Night, studio version. Is it studio? There's 1 studio and 1 live. I think this... I get slightly confused with these. Okay, this is the live version on the A side, and on the B side is the studio version, okay? I haven't actually done a lot of investigating on this one, but I will. I believe there is one with the studio version on the A side and Getaway on the B side. I'll look into it. But yeah, so this is the Blue Bogart label. I'll get it out. There we go. That's the B side. And this came from Discogs. Not a bad price. It's pretty good condition. This one was around €10. Okay, so there you go. That's that. Okay, now next up. This was a hard one to get. It's not a hard one to get as such, but it's a hard one to get at a good price. Okay, this is the Japanese version of Come On and Love Me with... Is it Getaway on this one? Come On and Love Me. Should I just take it out of the record and find out? Come On and Love Me and Getaway. Okay, I'll show you this in a minute. Okay, so this is the Japanese version. There's 3 versions of this. This is on the original Jet label. And then it went on to the Victor label, and then there's a third a second Victor label, but a third issue. Okay, this is the very first one. I always remember as a kid having the Victor label, which had the blue striped paper cover. This is an orange one, slightly different. But am I making sense? I hope I am. But anyway, this one's a hard one to get at a good price. I got this one for £26. Okay, that's about $30 to you guys. I've seen this on eBay for about 90 £90. Ridiculous. Why £90? If you go on Discogs, you can get it for around 40-45 mark. Okay, and this one's in nice condition as well. So, but there you go. Why is there always people ringing me when I'm trying to do a show? Shut up! Right, okay. Anyway. There you go. There you go. Okay. So, that is Come On and Love Me, Japanese single. Okay, original. Right. Next up. In fact, this is the last one. Okay, and I don't normally buy these things, or buy this kind of single. There you go. This is Kiss. Kissing Time. Okay. Now, this is a Portuguese reproduction, so it's kind of like a counterfeit record. Alright, I don't normally buy them, but to get an original copy of a Portuguese one, I think it's Portuguese, is really expensive. We're talking about, you know, over £200 for this. But this one only cost me £16, and that includes the postage from Greece. Okay, so there you go, Kissing Time, and that's the back there. And you can tell that these are counterfeit because they're quite thick at the cover. Back in the day in the 70s, they would not have used cardboard to make this. They would have used very thin sort of paper, you know. And to get a decent copy, an original one, not a counterfeit, it would just be impossible. Okay, I just thought this was really nice. Okay, there are a few more in this series. I think there's Come On and Love Me, Rock and Roll All Night, Let Me Go Rock and Roll. I think they're the other ones. Okay, you can get these if you have a look around. Have a look on eBay. You can get them. Anyway, I'll get the record out. There we go. It's very nicely done. But as I said, on the B-side, what's on the B-side? Oh yeah, Love Theme from Kiss. You can tell it is a counterfeit. Even the label doesn't look 100% right, but or printed, but it's fine. You know, this looks quite nice in your collection. So there you go. So Kissing Time, Portuguese counterfeit. Well, I think these are made in Greece actually. I don't quite know. There you go. Right, folks. I think that is about. Oh well, I could show you this last single. It's not a Kiss one. I picked it up at a boot fair. I think you guys in America call it a garage sale or something. It's interesting. This is Girl. Okay, do you remember the band Girl? Remember Phil Collen from Def Leppard? He used to be in this band. I think there he is. But the B-side on this is got Do You Love Me? Or is it the A-side? Ah, it's the A-side. There you go. There you go. So this is their version of Do You Love Me? It's interesting. I just saw it at the boot fair for 50p, which is about 75 cents. I have heard of this version many years ago. Got rid of the single all those years ago, and I just saw it at the boot fair and I thought, I'll have that. Why not? So you might want to get this for your collection. I don't know. I'll just shove it in the back of my collection and it's there if I need to listen to it. Anyway, folks, it's been nice talking to you again. I will see you probably very soon for another round of Kiss singles or maybe Kiss bootlegs. Who knows? Whatever comes in first. Take care, everyone. Look after each other and enjoy life. Sayonara.